We just submitted for Sundance. We're getting ready to submit for South by Southwest. These things happen early next year, in January and March. And we have a new pilot episode, like version, 95. But it was always going to be the hardest to crack. Like, it has to introduce the entire concept of everything and of the series of UBI, of the project, the experiment, and introduce all of the participants in this. Basically, Bootstraps is a thing where we filmed a bunch of people getting basic income for several years. So there's a lot we had to figure out for episode 1. And it finally feels like it's working, and I'm like excitedly sharing it around with like potential partners and things, but also putting it into these submissions. Yeah, it finally feels like we're delivering something, even though none of you get to see it yet. It feels like we kind of like broke the code, or cracked the code.
I did get to see it, and yeah, it's great. Like it's really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Josh hated it,
to look
but
forward
Josh
to.
doesn't know anything.
It was great.
Don't listen to Josh.
Yes.
No. It is. So all the people who have been like on Team Bootstraps, like some people have been waiting for Commingle, like Tiago. Some people like Itza and Scott just as a person. Some people are like, what about Bootstraps? So there's your Bootstraps news. It's still happening also. And Bootstraps is the one that's the most painful because we've been talking about it since 2016. Like, we've been working on this project. So by the time this is out there and touring the country, it will have been a decade of our lives, like full time on it. It is really nice to have something that feels ready to start sharing with people soon.
Yeah. Talk about, wanting to finally get something done and out there. Geez, almost 10 years.
We're at my favorite part of like what I've always imagined wanting to do. So there's so many things to cobble together to get to the point where we're at now, where we're starting to reach out to musicians. Music has always been really important to me in filmmaking and storytelling, and also just in life. Like, I feel like musicians are the greatest magicians in the world. And now we have this idea for each of our 11 stories. We'll have one musical artist, or maybe two if there's like two in the couple, but basically representing their voice, like a Peter and the Wolf thing. And for years, it's just been this idea, that like, I hope we really get to do this. And now we're getting to finally like reach out to famous musicians and have their managers tell us to, leave them alone and try to come up with other ways to reach out to them. But, I think we just talked to someone today about who's going to like help us like do all this musician outreach. And that's when it gets really fun. We're like starting to put in animations and playful like metaphor, and now putting in the music. That's when like the stories that are already compelling can get like jazzed up with some more artsiness, which I'm excited for.